Hey guys, it's Mark here at Fuego with a special guest today. We have the ambassador Larry Moore, aka Dad, here joining me today. That would kind of mix it up a little bit. We've got the Oliva tasting coming up here in a couple of weeks. Did you know that? Were you aware of that?
I did know that.
You've been apprised of all that
I
information?
have been, and it's been said that you asked me, do I know all of the crap we're giving away? And yes, I do.
Do you watch the videos before?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're very good.
Okay.
Very informative.
So we decided, since we were owners of the store, we would call off and get the Cadillac of cigars that Oliva makes. I made that executive decision this morning, by the way. So we're smoking the Oliva Master Blend. Now, this may not be a cigar that you know of. It's not the most popular cigar, mainly because it's more there on the. It is the most expensive cigar they sell. Number two, because it's a very hard cigar to find. They make very, very limited amounts of these cigars. So there's not a lot of shops in Dallas that can find them. We get calls all the time. People asking us if we sell this cigar because their local shop doesn't sell it. They purposely make this in a very limited release, and it's a very good, obviously a great cigar. It's going to be a fuller bodied cigar. Again, it's Nicaraguan, just like all the Olivas. It's got a sun-grown wrapper. It's a very full cigar, and it's really a gem of a cigar. It is their Cadillac of cigars. It's their top-of-the-line cigars, and we sell a ton of them. We're one of the few stores that can get them, and we sell a ton of them. I know you're about halfway through that already. What do you think?
Well, I am, and you know, you're right. It's got the broadleaf sun-grown wrapper on it. It's got a Habano binder, Nicaraguan Lajero filler. And for those of you that, now I don't know if it's going to grow the chest hairs on you like Lee and the Canes. However, it's a very full-bodied cigar. I love this cigar because it's, I've always, loved the box press. And it's just got a good feel to it. This cigar is constructed very well. It's veinless, as you can see, and just an absolute, for those guys that's wanting a good punch, a good full-bodied cigar. This is one of the most underrated cigars in our humidor, and boy, it is just fabulous. I'm just loving this thing.
It is. The story behind the Master Blends, a few years ago they came out with the Master Blend 1. A couple of years later they came out with the Master Blend 2, which was a completely different blend. And then they came out with the Master Blend 3, which is what these are. And they've had the Master Blend 3s now for, I guess, 2 or 3 years. And they like the blend. Every blend is completely different, and they like this blend. So it seems like they're kind of sticking with it as far as we know. But like I said, it's an extremely hard cigar to find. We sell usually 3 or 4 sizes at both stores. There's a Torpedo, there's a Robusto, there's a double Robusto, and then there's a Churchill.
Correct.
And these cigars are huge cigars. They are very, very slow burners. This is the very small Robusto. This is the smallest one we have. This is probably an hour smoke. It's very thickly packed. It's got a really easy draw, but it's a lot of cigar, a lot of tobacco.
Well, and most of the cigars in there that we have that's in this price range are on more the upper end.
That's a truck. Was that an Oliva truck? That's a Master Blend truck. They're backing up to the store, dropping off Oliva Master Blend.
Because we know
those will be gone by noon. They'll be gone by noon. That whole truckload that we did, that 18-wheeler, they'll be gone by noon.
I'm already out in the store here.
You've already pre-sold all that?
I've already well, not the truck, but everything that was in there is already pre. If you come here to Murphy, I'll have to direct you to Pop. because we're out.
We're getting some. They're coming. They'll definitely be here by the tasting. The tasting is obviously the 29th of July. We've reminded you guys of that a few times. We will have Oliva Master Blends. It is the crown jewel of their line. So if you haven't tried one, do yourself a favor. They range anywhere from $11 to $13, $14, something like that. So they're not going to break the bank. But if you're normally used to smoking something like a Padron 64 or 26, then this is going to be very, very comparable. This is probably the closest thing I can find to a Padron 1926.
It is.
Pretty full-bodied. It's that sun-grown wrapper like the Padron has, and it's got that kind of spicy, full-bodied flavor to it. So, again, Dad, thanks for coming out and doing the bit with us.
My pleasure.
We may have to have you out again. And until next time, guys, we bid you adieu.